Welcome, Scorpio. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your general meditation reading. This is a general reading. It's not going to resonate for all of you. Information for personal readings is in the description box below. Be aware that I am having a sale through the December 31st, the end of the year, 50% off all personal readings listed in the description box below. Information about how to get that is there as well. It's pretty simple. And I am so grateful to all of the support that you give me. I am totally aware of the presence that you bring. I can't do what I do without you. So I'm truly grateful for that. So let's get started, Scorpio, with your overall energy. We have the Five of Swords. This is describing a sense of your values. I almost have a feeling here of you feeling attacked or demeaned in some way, diminished in some way by uh, others, feedback, criticism. Perhaps there is a repetitive dismissal or sense of inadequacy that you have internalized. And so there is some supreme self doubt you may be negotiating. I am absolutely obligated to point out to you, Scorpio, that your ruling planet Pluto is in, I wouldn't say it's in crises, but because of its social signal, uh, leaving one sign, Capricorn, to move into Aquarius next month. It has moved direct and is making this final transit, never to return to Capricorn for over 250 years. So this in and of itself is putting a lot of pressure on you. I'm imagining that there are residual encounters or experiences you're having in relationships that may be a revisitation of something that was particularly wounding to you. This can be a childhood pattern, a coming of age pattern, some way in which you were diminished or were not considered worthy of support or assistance. And now my belief is that you have moved past uh, this common self-critical practice of internalizing this feeling of inadequacy and instead are seeing this in a fresh way that allows you to measure your incredible progress moving forward. You have challenged some incredible, a whole body, a whole system of beliefs. And you know what that's specific to. I can't tell what that's about, but your challenge has uh, is something that you were punished for in the past. Your outspoken opinions, your liberated lifestyle, whatever it is, you have been punished for that, and you now understand how you no longer take the disrespect personally. You understand now it's not a reflection of you. The inability of others to empathize with your point of view, they don't have to agree, but to understand, to give you credit for your vision is something that you now simply take for granted as part of your destiny, part of your moving forward, part of making this fundamental change in the way that you see your truth and yourself. In the present, we have the Tower, and this is really describing a number of things that are happening in your experience. This is something not working out according to plan. This may be a disruptive change you're experiencing. This can be a social collapse of something, some service, some institution, some resource that you've depended upon. Perhaps this is an industry you worked in that's fallen apart, that's collapsed. There's a big change in leadership. There may be a selling, a bankruptcy, some kind of change that has altered what you imagine you would be doing, or a resource that you would be able to access. The beautiful thing about this, particularly, you are so emboldened by your rising sign, by your ruling planet moving into Aquarius, which really is an incredible sea shift from Capricorn. But the principle that is consistent is service to humanity, service to your community, service to others, providing for others, making sure others have what they need to be fulfilled, to access the benefits and the privileges that you have. So this change is not, it's not ruffling your flow. It simply can be an opportunity that you hadn't expected to have. In the past, we have the Five of Cups, so two fives here, making big changes. Five of Cups is about perhaps an inordinate amount of time spent reviewing disappointments and failures from your past. Now, this can be something that is a part of the work that you do, part of your job, part of your business, um, some kind of consultancy or advisement that you provide, some kind of education that you provide. However, on a personal level, this is indicating that your willingness to look honestly and emotionally towards the experiences you've had and what you've gotten out of them has not only increased your emotional intelligence, but it has contributed to a sense of wholeness that you are engaging in order to move towards new goals that incorporate and honor your potential, your talents, that are engaging your willingness to make alliances with others who share your goals. This is, again, a kind of checking in on how far you've come. You may be single, you may be in relationships, but what you're gaining now is a sense uh, of deeper connection to yourself. And establishing that, growing that, gives you the ability to form deeper connections with others with whom you join in the service of fulfilling your dreams, accessing your dreams, pursuing them so that you can make the contribution that you know you're here to make. And in the future, the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is about a way in which you have been working on your healing for such a very long time, that you have been slowly aligning yourself more and more with the things that you know support you, the things that feel good to you, using your emotions as a verification of what is good for you, using your emotions in a positive way to validate the direction you're moving in, the correctness or appropriateness of certain relationships or resources in your life, and that offers that may come to you that are less than satisfying no longer just sort of deflate you, but you actually know that you can manifest what you do want, a better match for you. And that is empowering because there is a kind of routine to your healing process. And for some of you, the healing process is directly feeds into the work that you do. has become routine. It has become fundamental, foundational to your experience of a healthier alignment with your goals and your dreams. But the routine can feel humdrum. So this tower is definitely keeping you out of things becoming complacent. So I hope this reading is resonating for you. If so, please like this video. Please share this video with others who may enjoy it. And please subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And I pulled the Pride card. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. This is interesting to me. I see you making such big changes in your belief system, or the way that you express your beliefs, I should say, and in your ability to feel deserving and worthy of the things that success, happiness, love, the things that you are pursuing. In many cases, not directly. I see you pursuing your goals and understanding that those things become available to you when you're ready for them. When you feel that you've done enough of the work that is required for you to feel good about your forward movement. And from Chakra Love, I pulled security. To feel more secure, deepen your connection with nature. And the beautiful card, gemstone pictured here is a garnet, my birthstone. And the root chakra indicates that the sense of surviving and thriving has motivated so much of not just your destiny, but the ancestry that is informing your path. So this idea of tapping into your real power, your earthly power, is what is leading to the sense of security. And it's certainly countering the sense of chaos, destruction, ruin, catastrophe that many of you may be directly embroiled within. After all, there are numerous natural disasters occurring in the world around us, and that is a whole nother experience of destruction that requires so much of our bearings. I'm going to clarify the Tower card in the present with the Lovers and the Star card. Wow. This again is you choosing yourself and valuing yourself. Your sense of choosing self really revolves around a vision that you have, a vision that gives you hope. This vision of hope is something that has been very hard won. You have come through a lot of difficulties and challenges for this star, your North Star, to reemerge out of the chaos, out of the destruction of the Tower card. So this tower is feeling more and more like a long, protracted experience, like the destruction, the shifting, the changing of things is something you've been experiencing for a while. But suddenly what is emerging from this is this heightened sense of hopefulness, possibility. The Lover's card is just that, you choosing who you are, what is going to be of long-term benefit to you. Not surrendering to short-term fixes or gratification. And sometimes we do that out of a lack of trust in ourselves, a lack of trust that others are really there for us or want to be there for us. It's almost like a form of protection. But now you understand that you really don't have time for anything that might suck up your phenomenal energy and power that you are harnessing towards some goals and towards the end of your success. You understand that your greater sense of internal wholeness is being reflected in relationships with allies, partners, um, those who share your vision or your capacity to work for something beyond yourself, something greater than yourself. You understand that's the long-term benefit for you. A partnership that can go the distance. In your past, the Five of Cups is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune and the Seven of Cups. Interesting. I do see a little confusion in your past. So as you're sorting through all of these emotions of disappointment and loss, of failure, you have emerged stronger, more connected within yourself, but also perhaps overwhelmed by new options you hadn't considered in the past. A lot of these options come across throughout our healing journey as simply projections of things we once believed were the accoutrements of success, things that actually are a distraction from what it is you're trying to accomplish. And in that regard, you have felt overwhelmed or confused by the uh, swirling and emotional mixed messages that you were giving yourself or you were tempted to soothe yourself with by fantasizing, in some cases, about illusory rewards that don't really exist, imaginary rewards. But this again is confirming that you know you're on your path and you are focusing on the things that will bring you closer to your vision and what you imagine is success and joy in that process. The Wheel of Fortune is saying you have done the work, you have persevered, you have uh, shown discipline, fortitude, perseverance, and the willingness to support others on your path who also need help. You know you're a strong one. And here you finally created an opportunity or established a foundation throughout all the chaos and changes around you on which you can truly build the success that you are manifesting. The Four of Cups in your future is clarified by the Ace of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. There are so many collective messages that are cycling through consistently. The Ace of Cups has to be noted as this incredible flow, powerful flow that you are manifesting as a healing process and as something that fuels your creative process as well. So whatever you are healing from is part of the content of your message, of your story, of your vision. And this is becoming a tool that stays with you. It's not something that you just are embarking upon today. This becomes a feature of your creative process, a way that you can open up and articulate your ideas, your stories, and others can do the same for you. I'm getting the feeling of a support group, but a little bit deeper than that, more like a crit group. I'm thinking of painting, ways in which members bring work or pieces of their work to the group, and everyone engages in an evaluation, an enjoyment, a reading, whatever it is. So I'm feeling like this has become a tool of your practice. It's something that you always engage in, an opportunity to learn from others in a way that is routinely supportive to you. And with the Two of Pentacles here, this is an overall desire of you to integrate what you've learned in the past, what you've come to understand into your present moment. And this is what is shifting your the future possibilities for you. You're seeing things so differently than you may have understood them or seen them in the past, or you're able to access them, mine them in a way that is fresher, more up top for you. So this feels like a message for you creatives to, you may not feel ready for the opportunities that are being thrust at you, but you are more than ready. You're more than prepared. You made these decisions. You chose this road a very long time ago. And there's a little bit of the imposter syndrome because maybe it's taken a while for some of us to get where we want to go. But you are more than ready. In fact, you were built to do what you're doing now. I'm going to leave it here, Scorpio. Thank you so much for this reading. And until next time, namaste.